Hello everyone, J-Man Major 12 here, and I know I said the next video would be like, from the looks of voting, it looks like it's going to be Tekken. I'm going to work on that, alright? But I just wanted to like, talk on here, just for a little bit. This video should not be an hour long. I wanted to talk about the new For Honor hero, and I guess a little bit of this season's lore. Let's just get straight into it. So this season's lore is essentially, it's like, for what I've heard on Reddit, and on Reddit, it's basically copying this legend of this legendary swordsman. How I think he never lost a battle or something, and there's this guy on the bridge named Benkai, and then this warrior defeats Benkai. Then Benkai serves him. Basically everything takes place on a bridge. And Benkai was known for taking weapons, so that's why this hero is gonna have multiple weapons. Now, my only problem with the lore of this season, because I'm gonna be honest, I think this lore of the season is like good. Like, it's not nothing to write home about, but in my opinion, it's good. It's alright, and that's fine. My only real problem is, like, why is he killing samurai, like, on the bridge? Because could someone, like, explain that to me? Why is he killing samurai? Now, I have read his, like, hero story, his hero skin story, and oh my goodness. And yeah, sure, he's taking care of the evil samurai inside the mire. That's fine. I actually like the hero skin story. I wish they would have like gave more emphasis to the Muramasa blade, because I don't think we even know anything about it other than, it gives you the power to stand up, like, it gives you the power to stand up as an army, like, not stand up as an army, a power of an army. That's the only thing we know about it, but like, what is the curse specifically? Because they say it's cursed, so like, what's the curse? Like, I see no downsides to having this sword. Not like, I haven't seen anything. And like, yeah, he's killing the samurai. You could say that, oh, he's killing the evil samurai. It's like, okay, that's fine, but they said that he's on Seion Bridge, which is a pathway to the mire. I think it's a crucial pathway to the mire, and all of a sudden it's like weakened or / opened now or something for whatever reason. Why are the evil samurai there? Like, I'm specifically talking about the opening. Like, he's killing all these samurai, the shinobi, the kensei. Like, dog, why? Like, and yes, you could say, oh, the evil samurai trying to, like, destroy the mire. Okay. But why are they doing that on Seion Bridge? Like, for example, this is like me wanting to, like, destroy America. So what do I try to, like, let's say I'll go, quote unquote, take care of the president. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do because, YouTube, but like I say, I'm going to, quote unquote, take care of the president first. So I go to where he's at. Let's say he lives in Washington, D.C., in that, like, in the White House. Like, he actually lives there. Let's say, okay, I want to go take care of the president. So I go to the Mexican border instead of going to the Washington, D.C. It's like, why? That makes no sense. That makes no sense if I want to start my campaign at the Mexican border instead of going all the way to Washington, D.C. Like, if he's there for this hypothetical, situation. Just like all those evil samurai, like, okay, you want to destroy the mire or whatnot. Like, you want to destroy the mire. Why are you at Seion Bridge? Like, actually, it makes no sense. But, like, I kind of sit in every other faction. That's fine, because they're trying to, like, oh, it's open now. Might as well take care of the samurai while we're at it. Of course. But, like, that's just, like, my biggest plot hole with this season. Why is the evil samurai? I don't get it. And, like, yes, there's evil samurai. Not every person of every faction is good or evil. It's like, just like the world. Not every German is evil. Not every German is good. Not every American is good. Not every American is evil. It's like everyone in the world. But still, it's like, I just... Someone in the comments, if you come across this video, please help me understand. On to the next topic I have here. I wrote like this thing on a notepad. I haven't wrote a script, I just wrote bullet points for me to discuss. Next is the new hero. And like, dude, I am a samurai enjoyer all the way through, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure this is objective. I think the samurai have the best heroes in all of the factions. Like, if you were forced to play one faction, what like what faction would you choose, like objectively, who has the best heroes and stuff? Like, I'm pretty sure you choose the samurai. And I am so glad that we're gonna get another samurai. And you know what? I'm fine if this is the samurai we could leave off on. I say that because, like, can some other factions get some love? You know, like, starts with a W, ends with an N. And so I'm fine if they want to focus on the Wulin and the Outlanders. That'd be cool. The Wulin get some love. Like, I say that, like, if they want to add another samurai hero after this one, sure. But I'm fine with this one being the last one. If it's good, we'll get to that. Actually, no, we'll get to that right now. So, I'm pretty sure you heard in the community that everyone's going crazy because, yeah, it makes sense. It legit makes sense. Everyone's like going crazy over, wow, how many weapons does this guy have and stuff. I mean, I'm going crazy. It looks like they added General Grievous to For Honor. So that's greatly appreciated. Like, this seems to be the most ambitious hero yet. But oh my gosh, I always remembered my excitement died down with Varangian Guard. So I'm gonna say 3 hypothetical situations, like my expectations and what could actually happen, or some. I rated them from very low, low, and high. So we're gonna start off with very low. We're gonna start with a very low. I actually read this in a Reddit comment, and I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I would be, but it's like that meme where the guy says our expectations were low, but what the F? Yeah, that's me if they did the very low option. That option is he uses only one weapon out of all these weapons I'm showing you right now that's on the screen or something. He uses only one of them, but all the other weapons are like feats or cosmetics or whatever. That's all. That would suck so much, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be so disappointed. I'd be so disappointed, bro. I'd lose faith in them ever having a fun hero again. Ever creating a fun hero again, bro. If they did that crap. Just, oh, you see all these weapons, you know, we're hinting at you with? Yeah, it's just gonna be one weapon. And, you know that silhouette, like, that had, like, 4 weapons on his back? No, you're just gonna use one weapon, and the rest are feats, or, like, aesthetic-wise, have fun. It's like, oh my gosh. And, okay, the other option is low, which is, I'm gonna be honest, this might just be what they're going for. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, like, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade. I want the high option, which I will get to, but this one I could actually see being the case and being like a waste of potential, like what they did with the release Medjay. Now, don't get me wrong, they did fix some, like, but the thing is, they were cooking when they designed Medjay. He just needed one little change, and he was perfect. And guess what? Well, he still needs like one little change. You know, remove the undodgeable lights. Just saying, and he'd be perfect, like perfect hero. I'm gonna lie. But anyway, the low option is just animations, and there's nothing different. For example, let's say he does starter. It could be a light, heavy, or whatever. And there's the finisher, because, you know, we can't have 3 chain finishers. I say this to my friends all the time, but I really miss when we had like 3 chains. We don't have 3 chains anymore, but anyway, he has a finisher. Let's say he starts an attack with any weapon, alright? But let's say his top heavy finisher is a hammer, right? Or the heavy finisher is a hammer, like any side. And the other 2 feats are just, I don't know, cosmetics, right? It's just animations difference. Because literally anyone could have a light undodgeable. Anyone could have a light unblockable. When I say that, I mean like light into an undodgeable attack, light into an unblockable attack. Any person can have that. It's up to you developers to make this like unique and stuff. Shaolin can have a light unblockable. Peacekeeper could have a light unblockable, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm just putting this in here. You guys really fumbled the bag with PK. Like, oh, we'll buffers. Like, we'll buffer 4v4s. Took away the bash. At least you give us back the bash, please. I would much rather take the bash. But just because, like, okay, they showed that they could just add properties. If any Toronto developers listening to this, which they won't, I'll have like 14 subs. But in case you guys find this out, my recommended change for PK is just make her top heavy finisher unblockable. I would much rather have the bash, right? I'd much rather have that. But at least just go the easy route and help her in 44s, because those changes did nothing in 44s. But anyway, back to this new hero. I'm sorry for getting off topic, but it's just, gosh dang, it makes my blood boil when they had a perfect solution to Peacekeeper, and then just said, nah. Anyway, that's what low is. It's nothing special. It's just, oh, for the left heavy finisher, he pulls out the Mancaster. For the top heavy finisher, he pulls out the hammer. And for the right one, he pulls out this spear, Yari spear, I think I'm looking at right here. I think that's what that is. Or whatever, the blade or whatever. I think that's a sickle. But yeah, he pulls out that. It's just animation different wise. There's nothing unique about it. And you can't copy Afira. I would say do like the thing that Afira has where all of her heavy finishers on every side is different. That'd be cool, but guess what? We already did that, so we can't use that idea. Just like we cannot turn this hero into Medjay, because we already used that idea. It's too late for that. And now, okay, for the last one, last setting that I would put to, well, this is what I want to happen. And if people think me too ambitious for preparing this, like for asking for this, I disagree, because if we had to wait for 6 months for a new hero, then we had to wait for a mid-season to get a new hero, I'm pretty sure they could bring their A game every time with every new hero. Anyway, this is the high option, which noted how I didn't say very high. I didn't go too deep into this. Well, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know if this would be tough to code. Probably not, since they already have a base for it, but how about we give him 2? He's a dual stance character. What do I mean by that? I have always said to my friends, like, we can have some attacks using the B button. How about that? B is normally, I play on the default controller scheme. I'm saying normally, the feint button. I'll just say the feint button, right? But, we don't really use the feint button for anything else other than the feinting. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're gonna say. Dude, of course you're not gonna use the feint button other than feinting. It's like saying the dodge button knows the dodging. I get that, but what does B do outside of combat? Nothing. It allows you to cancel stuff, that's fine, but... And it allows you to cancel out of stances, sure, but what does it do? Nothing. So let's get crazy with it. He can I would say he could change whatever in his left hand with down guard break, which would be X on Xbox, right? And in his right hand by down B, which would be his like feint button, which would be, wait a minute. Yeah, X is left. I don't know, I'm correcting myself because I don't know if I said right. So X is left, which would be down guard break, and right is B, which would be down feint button. And we can have so much things with that, man. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure I still have this picture up on the screen. What about that buzzsaw weapon? Like, imagine like he actually had what this concept I saw for Ocelotl, not Ocelotl, but an Aztec warrior on Reddit. is that when he lands a heavy on you, he can saw you and apply bleed. That's why I would say this attack, his heavies will do minimal damage, I'd say, with the buzzsaw attack if you switch to it. Like, I'm talking 15, right? And you may be saying that's too low. Well, just switch to the other heavy weapon, or the right-handed weapon. It will do high damage like heavies, but I don't know how to make that one unique. Because maybe about the man catcher, I was thinking of a pin, but like I said, wait, I didn't say this. I'm losing my train of thought, but I feel like we have too many pins in this game, especially with all these fees around. So I would say a pin, but like, what can you do to make a man catcher special other than pinning it? Because we have pins in the game. Then I thought about it. What if this one could be just like Nooksha? I know. I said, "Ooh, we can't make it like another Medjay," and you asked me to make it like Nooksha. Yes, no one plays Nooksha, and even though she has something unique, so I just say these two characters will have the unique thing of, let's say you hit someone with a heavy finisher. By the way, when I said the buzzsaw thing, I meant like when the heavy finishers, not on any heavies. So heavy finisher with a man catcher, I'd say like you can move them as long as they're up, like, you know, not on the ground, but you can move them wherever you want. That's what I would do. Shoot, how about you take them hostage? That'd be a cool thing. Like, you could move them around for like a few seconds and bring them to a corner or whatever. I know that'd be busted, but that'd be so fun. And for the left-handed, I'm pretty sure I was thinking of, I'm gonna be honest, I don't got anything for the left hand. Like, all I was thinking of is that maybe your lights from the left side are enhanced based on one of the weapons. But, yeah, they're enhanced from one of the weapons. And then the other weapon is this, like, hammer. Yeah, it's this hammer. I would say a left heavy finisher. Yeah, a left heavy finisher. If you get it off, it stuns them. And oh my gosh, why are we getting rid of stun? I have a hot take, but I think stun should stay. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, the only stuns in this game that I can recall are Kensei's, JJ, and Shaolin's guard break throws. Those are the only stuns in the game. Like, I don't get why we remove them. Like, I like the stun mechanic. And like, I understand they want to remove spamming it, because let's be real, the storming stunning tap on Raider or whatever, that was kind of stupid. That was stupid. And let's be real, the not Highlander, Lawbringer top heavy stun, it wasn't stupid, but I can see how in ganks that does suck, especially if you had revenge. So I could see that. But anyway, I just wanted to drop all that on you. Like what I think of this new hero. Like I said, I don't want to be pessimistic. I want to be hopeful with this game. This is one of my, I'm gonna be honest, this is in my top 5s of all time. I love this game. But gosh dang it. I hate to be like really negative, but the developers do me no favors of supporting the game and being hopeful, especially when they release a bland hero like VG. The defense options are really good, but the offensive options are just bland, like fighting Warlord 2.0. Then release Medjay when, actually no, because they were cooking with Medjay, but they needed seasoning. Good thing they added that, but I think they seasoned it too much with the light and dodgeball. Okay, that's not mentioning that, I'm sorry, but like I said, they could do like in Afira. I do like Afira, I'm gonna be honest. It's her feats that annoy me. Like, and you know, like if I was designing an Arabian hero, I'm just saying, I'd choose a different weapon. Like a mace could have been a night hero, but whatever. I actually like Afira's playstyle. It's just that, oh my gosh, the feats. I hate the feats, man. The perfect feat design, in my opinion, is Kyoshin. I'm gonna say it. Now, to be honest, I think he could be tweaked. But Yeah, he could be tweaked, like the bleeding, you know, and the bleeding could be tweaked in my opinion, just a little bit, right? But guess what Kyoshin does? His only damaging unique feat is his tier 4. And because his playstyle could, his like feats like complement his playstyle and support a playstyle that if you want to do, like if you're playing defensive with Kyoshin, you will be rewarded. That's cool. I wish there was like another set of unique feats he has that like supports aggressive play. Like every time you get a bash with your sheath, I don't know, get an attack boost or something. But that's besides the point. So what I think they're gonna do, in my opinion, I think they're gonna go for the low option. The low option where it's just animation changes, and he's not gonna be really that different. I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I sound so depressed. VG really took a lot out of me, bro. I thought that hero was gonna be really cool. Here we are. But like I said, because and also a thing to add to the lore bit, right? Like I said, he's fighting the evil samurai. So if it makes no sense. Oh my gosh, it makes no sense. And this new hero, I bet the lore is not about to make any sense because why is this guy challenging Katashi? Like, bet I'm gonna get on that bridge. I'm talking about when you see the silhouette. Like I'm pretty sure I'm interpreting that as a new hero showing up, like, because he says like, all right, challenge me anyone, I'll be waiting right here, and the new hero says bet. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. The Tekken 8 video's coming up. I'm working on it. If you liked me talking, make sure to like and sub. That'd be very appreciated. All right, see you.